Did you know that something small can control something big? How many of you have seen a horse pulling a buggy or wagon? Maybe you've seen it around Belize City, horse and buggies pulling tourists around. How does the person leading it make it go in the right direction? How well would it work by just pushing it? Well, I've got a volunteer here. This is Miss Daniele, and let's say that I'm the horse and you wanted me to go in this direction. How will it work if you just try to push me there? Yeah, I don't feel like it. What if we wanted to go this way? How would you make me go this way? No, not really in the mood. In fact, that's what happens with horses, but they have something they use called a horse bit. So we're gonna do a little bit of a demonstration. I'm gonna put this on a little bit like how they would on a horse. So they put their mouths in here, and they got big mouths, that's got a little mouth. And then we put the reins on. And then let's see if you can make me go. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think that works pretty well. A lot better than pushing it. Thanks, Daniele. Now, what about something even bigger? Have you ever imagined about how big those cruise ships out by Belize City must be? Or what about those big cargo ships that pull those big containers? Those things are huge. But did you know that it's actually a really small part of the ship that controls where it goes? It's called the rudder. And whoever's in control of that rudder decides what direction the ship goes in. Now, this here is our little speedboat, and it has a rudder here too. And look at it right here. Tiny part compared to the rest of this big boat. But wherever I put this or set this, it's the direction it'll go in. So if I set it straight, it's gonna go straight. All right? Just like that. So what happens if I turn it? What'll happen? Oh, there it goes. And it's gonna turn in circles. How about if I put it in the other direction? Turn it that way. See? Give it some space. And that's the way it's gonna go. All right. So we can see that with both the bit and the rudder, how something so small can control something so big and powerful. Did you know that the Bible talks exactly about this? In James 3:2-10, we read this. We make many mistakes. A person who's never said anything wrong would be perfect. It's not me. Someone like that would be able to control their whole body too. We put bits into the mouths of horses to make them obey, and with these bits, we can control their whole body. It's the same with ships. A very big ship and is pushed by strong winds, but a very small rudder controls the big ship, and the one who controls the rudder decides where the ship should go. It goes where he wants it to go. And it's the same with our tongue. It's a small part of our body, but it can boast about doing great things. Jumping to verse 7, it continues. Humans have control over every kind of wild animal, bird, reptile, fish, and they've controlled all these things, but no one can control the tongue. It is wild and evil and full of deadly poison. We use our tongues to praise the Lord and the Father, but then we curse people who are created in God's likeness. These praises and curses come from the same mouth. My brothers and sisters, this should not happen. God cares about what you say and how we speak. You're important, and how you speak and the words you use are important. You're young, but don't let anyone treat you as if you're not important. Be an example to show the believers how they should live. Show them with your words.
BCE, Belize, changing Belize.